Yo, what is going on, guys? Late here, and today I'm talking about what to do basically when you hit max level. So when you hit 120, you're probably wondering like, what the heck do I do now, man? Like, does there new content? Where should I go, and what should I do? But I'm going to explain to you about 7 different things you can do once you hit 120 and how to go about that. What is going on, guys? So the first thing I'm going to talk about for doing when you hit max level is doing dungeons, right? It sounds very basic, I know, but you're going to work on your gear. You want to work on your gear as the main thing when you first start out. The higher item level you have, the more dungeons you can run. You can do heroics, you can do all that. So queue for dungeons, I know it sounds very obvious, and also the wait times right now are insane for DPS. If you're a tank or healer, you probably have a less wait time, but queuing for dungeons is great because once you get more items, you get a higher eye level, you can eventually do heroics, which will give you even better gear. So first thing first, work on gear, whether that be role quests, emissary quests, but I strongly recommend doing dungeons right off the gate when you hit max level for supplies and gear. So another thing you can do once you've hit 120 and you're like, what do I do now? Once you get high enough item level, you can do Mythic Dungeons. These will give you some great rewards. They're super hard though. I remember doing them in Legion quite a bit, and they're extremely difficult, and you had to actually walk or run to the dungeon itself. There was no teleportation system in place. The issue with these, well, not the issue, but the one thing with these is you have to actually there's no LFG system in place. So you can't just queue up and it'll automatically find a group. You have to actually work together with your guild or your community and find a group together, which I think that's great. That's kind of how WoW was back in the day. You play vanilla, you play BC. Or BC, did BC have it? I don't think BC did. No, you had to actually talk and trade chat. Hey, I need one more for Dead Minds. But no, the next thing you can work on is Mythic Dungeons. These are way harder, but they bring some great content to the game and they're a lot of fun. The next thing I'm going to talk about, what you can do when you hit max level, there's plenty, but they're called Emissary Quests. Now, if you've already unlocked World Quests, you'll have these. If you open up your map and go to the very bottom left-hand corner, you'll see 3 little icons, basically. It'll say, do 4 quests and dress far, for example. Do those and you get way better gear than what normal World Quests will give you. Emissary Quests are relatively easy, not difficult, and you get way better gear. So, unlock World Quests and definitely focus your attention on Emissary Quests. Another thing you can do when you hit max is work on all of your factions' reputation. Now each faction will give you certain rewards based on your current reputation. I know I worked on Storm Rage and I was able to buy a pair of boots for like 320 item level. Or no, it was a back. It was actually a cape. So once you hit max, say you totally quested Dressfar, right? You're honored with them. All right, we still got 2 other zones you can work on. So go to the zones and start questing, do the whole storyline, and unlock more of their gear because each zone has a vendor. I'm not even sure where the other vendors are at right now, which is terrible advice. I'm sorry if you're watching this for tips. I apologize in advance. But each zone has a certain vendor where you can go and buy things reputation. So grind them out, do the quest in each zone, finish the whole story, which is awesome anyways. It's a great expansion, and you can unlock new stuff in the meantime. This basically leads me to my next point, is to work on and complete the war campaign. Now the war campaign you should see on your map, if you open map or the quest log, the very top it should be like a blue banner that says war campaign. Finish that and you can work through that whole, there's like I think 10 chapters I think. I did 4 of them so far. Or I did 1 of them. Fuck, I don't even know. But war campaign is great because it'll give you more unlocks in the long run. You can also do island expeditions, which are short 3-person scenarios collecting Azeroth, which you had to do this anyways to do your world quest unlocks, right? I'm sure you've done it before already. But in these, it's a race against AI of varying difficulty or other players. And reaching a weekly goal of Azeroth collected via island gives you a large AP bonus. So doing, island expeditions, I don't think they're that popular right now. I could be totally wrong. They can give you more Azeroth power, which will definitely level your item level up. This brings me to my last and final point for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Over the next couple weeks, there should be a new patch coming out, which is bringing the first PvP season, more raid bosses, actually a raid to begin with, and some world bosses. So there's always content coming. Just keep the eye out for upcoming patches. There's always gonna be content. So if you hit max level, you're like, what do I do? One thing I do recommend is getting friends. Having friends in this game will change your outlook and really bring a lot of fun to the table. I know I have a lot more fun with friends playing this game, so maybe finding a guild, getting a community, getting on a Discord, somewhere we have friends to do PvP. You can even do battlegrounds as well. ranked arena for the new season, there's so much you can even just explore. So you want to just explore the map. All right, you can just run around, unlock every zone, and see that there's hidden gems everywhere. You can find things all across the map. You can even collect. I have a friend of mine. He literally just collects battle pets. You can even do battle pets. Say you're bored and you like Pokemon, right? You can do battle pets. You can collect mounts. You can do transmog runs. If you go to old dungeons, old raids, you can run those raids and dungeons to get transmogs. You can spend days. You can do that every week, every Tuesday once it resets. I mean, come on. There's so much to do. You can run old dungeons. You can go through the old quest line. I'm talking any quest line. Miss Pandaria. Let's say, for example, you bought a character boost, right? Level 110 character boost. And you just started out fresh in BFA and you have no clue what really the lore is before. You can go back and do, Lich King. Burning Crusade. I highly recommend Burning Crusade. That was my favorite expansion. That's when I was playing the most. Go back and do that. That is the best expansion in my mind. Even Vanilla was fun. I mean, there's so much you can do. Anyways, guys, I know I'm still new to YouTube on this channel. Hope if you made it this far, I really do appreciate you. I'm really loving the WoW content right now as a whole. It is so much fun. I am so addicted, and I figured I'd make videos because I like this game a lot, and I figured I could share some knowledge or have some fun making videos for YouTube for anybody out there that wants to watch. So if you made it this far, I do really appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, man. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.